Welcome to the exciting world of Australian coin collecting, where even something as common as a 50-cent coin could be worth far more than its face value. Today, we're diving into the top Australian 50-cent coins that have become prized possessions for collectors and investors alike, starting with the famous 1966 round 50-cent coin. This was the first 50-cent piece released in Australia and the only one to feature a round design, unlike the dodecagon, 12-sided shape used today. What makes this coin especially valuable is its composition, 80% silver, which led to many being hoarded and eventually withdrawn from circulation. These coins, depending on their condition, can sell for between $10 and $40, with particularly pristine examples fetching even higher prices due to their silver content and historical significance. Moving on, another fascinating entry is the 1981 50-cent coin with the Canadian obverse. That year, to meet high demand, some coins were struck by the Royal Canadian Mint, and a number of them featured a slightly different version of Queen Elizabeth II's portrait. Known as the Canadian obverse variety, these subtle design differences are a treasure to sharp-eyed collectors and can push the coin's value to $50 or more, especially in excellent condition. Next, we have the 2000 Millennium 50-cent coin, notable for its stylized map of Australia on the reverse side. While millions were made, those in uncirculated or mint condition, particularly in original packaging, are highly collectible and often sell for $10 to $25, depending on presentation and demand. Condition is always key in coin collecting, so don't underestimate a shiny example. But what really gets collectors buzzing are error coins, and one standout is the 2010 rotated die error. If you flip one of these coins vertically and notice that the queen's head doesn't line up correctly with the reverse side, you could have a rotated die error in your hands. These can occur in varying degrees of rotation, 30, 90, or even a full 180 degrees, and are highly sought after, sometimes selling for $50 to over $200 based on severity and condition. It's worth flipping your coins to check. Another hot topic is Australia's commemorative 50-cent coins, especially those released in the 2000s. Take the 2016 Australia Day coin, for instance, part of a series by the Royal Australian Mint to celebrate national pride. While these coins often circulate at face value, high-grade examples or those kept in official coin cards or mint sets can bring in $10 to $20. And then there's the 1977 Silver Jubilee 50-cent coin, released to mark Queen Elizabeth II's 25-year reign. These are not particularly rare, given the large mintage, but they're iconic and collectible in pristine condition, often valued at $10 to $15 or more. Aside from commemorative issues, collectors should also pay attention to low mintage years. Some years saw significantly fewer coins produced, making them harder to find today and more desirable to collectors. The 1993 50-cent coin, for example, had a mintage of just over 1 million, which is quite low for Australian standards. If you come across a 1993 50-cent coin in uncirculated condition, it could easily be worth $15 to $25, and even more if it's part of a mint or proof set. Similarly, the 1985 50-cent coin is another sleeper that flies under the radar. Not many were produced, and values continue to climb slowly as collector interest grows. Remember, in coin collecting, rarity combined with excellent condition is a formula for value. On top of that, die errors like clashed dies, off-center strikes, or double bars on the coat of arms side are all things to watch for. While we're not diving into those just yet, they'll feature in the next part of this deep dive series. For now, it's safe to say that Australian 50-cent coins offer more than just pocket change. They can be small treasures if you know what to look for. So next time you get change from a shop, take a good look at those 50-cent pieces. You might just be holding a miniature fortune. In the next part of this video series, we'll take a closer look at rare proof coins, more error varieties, and explore how some of these coins have sold for hundreds, even thousands, at auction. If you found any interesting 50-cent coins lately or have questions about what to look for, we're diving even deeper into the world of collectible 50-cent pieces. And trust me, some of these coins have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Let's start with one of the most fascinating coin errors, the tax double bar 50-cent coin, most notably seen in the 1966 and 1979 OS editions. If you flip the coin and take a look behind the emu's head, you might spot two distinct horizontal lines. These are die marks that weren't supposed to be there, making them rare minting errors. Coins with clear, strong double bars in great condition can be worth $50 to over $150, depending on grade. Next, let's talk about clashed die errors, which occur when the two dies strike each other without a planche, blank coin, between them, transferring part of the design from one die to the other. These fascinating errors result in ghost-like images or unintended impressions, and collectors absolutely love them for their uniqueness. A clashed die 50-cent coin can fetch $100 or more, especially if the clash is prominent and easily visible. Moving along, there are also off-center strike errors, which happen when the coin is not properly aligned during minting, causing part of the design to be missing or off the edge. A 50-cent coin with a significant off-center strike can sell for anywhere from $50 to several $100s, based on the severity of the misalignment and overall coin quality. The bigger the error, the more collectors are willing to pay. Now let's talk about specimen and proof coins, which were never intended for general circulation. These are struck using special dies and often come in presentation cases or annual mint sets. For example, the mid-2005 proof 50-cent coin, featuring the Australia coat of arms in ultra-high relief, is a sought-after piece, especially in perfect condition. Prices for these coins can range from $20 to $80 or more, and some limited edition releases command even higher prices due to scarcity. And don't forget about coins struck with alternative metals or finishes, which are often part of exclusive collector sets. These coins, though not found in your everyday change, are a must-have for serious collectors and can appreciate significantly over time. Next on the radar are low population graded coins, where a coin has been officially graded by a service like PCGS or NGC and receives a high grade, like MS67 or higher. Even a common date 50-cent coin can become highly valuable if it's one of the best-known examples in the world. For instance, a 1994 50-cent coin in MS67 may sell for over $200, purely because of its condition and third-party certification. Another surprising collectible is the 2005 World War II commemorative 50-cent coin, honoring Australia's role in World War II. These were made for circulation, but uncirculated coins or those from mint packs are increasingly desirable. If kept in pristine condition, they can be worth $15 to $30, and those with errors or special packaging can go for even more. And let's not forget about Imprivi Marcus coins. These are special symbols added to some coins to commemorate events or anniversaries. For instance, certain years have seen the release of 50-cent coins with small logos or letters signifying mints, special events, or limited edition themes. These niche coins often fly under the radar but can be worth $20 to $60, depending on rarity and demand. One of the most remarkable examples in recent history is the Hako 2006 coat of arms 50-cent coin with a die crack, which shows a noticeable raised line, often referred to by collectors as a cud error. These are striking and easy to spot, and they've been known to sell for $100 or more, depending on size and position of the crack. Now you might be wondering, how do people actually sell these coins for such big money? The answer lies in a presentation, certification, and audience. Coins that are properly stored, graded, and presented to the right market, like collectors on eBay, auction houses, or coin fairs, often fetch premium prices And always remember, cleaning a coin can lower its value significantly, so keep them in their natural state unless you're a professional. Speaking of auctions, some of the highest recorded prices for 50-cent coins in Australia come from specialty auctions, where rare error coins or high-grade examples have sold for
hundreds to thousands.
One notable sale included a 1966 round 50-cent coin, graded MS67 Plus, that sold for over $1,000, due to its top-tier condition and eye appeal. So the next time you're handed a 50-cent coin, don't dismiss it. Check the date, look for errors, and examine its condition. You might be holding more than just spare change. Whether you're a casual collector or diving into numismatics seriously, Australian 50-cent coins offer a fascinating mix of history, rarity, and real market value. Thanks for sticking with us through Part 2. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your mates who might be sitting on a small treasure, and let us know in the comments which rare coin you're hunting for. Until next time, happy collecting.